Hello and welcome back to Factorio Fixit. My name's Negative and let's get cracking. Today we're continuing this problematic factory from Colonel Will. We're trying to get it stabilised and get it saved. He sent it in when it was, problem stations. He said it's completely screwed. And indeed it was very, very screwed, but I think I have it saved. Don't know. Right, I've just been working, rinse and repeat, lots of solar panels, lots of accumulators, just trying to work and get it to a stage where we can actually now think about beefing up the defenses, which is what I'm going to do. Okay, so that's the defenses beefed. You can see that we've got plenty of solar panels. Now, if you guys can just see my calculator, just move it to somewhere where you can actually kind of see it. What we're going to do is we're going to go 121 times by 60 divided by 1,000. This setup is good for 7.2 megawatts. That's not that, just maths. That quick maths was. So we've got 60 kilowatts out of each panel. We've got 121 of them. So I'll do it again. 121 panels. 60 kilowatts equals 7,260 kilowatts. And if we divide it by 1,000, we get megawatts. So there you go. Just a little quick tip for you. Right, let's continue with the build. It's just more of the same, really. Can't get through. So, this has been a really interesting factory. And yeah, I'm feeling really comfortable with where I've got it to. I'm feeling that it's really, really stabilised. We've got to a spot where I could probably hand this back now and it'd be okay. So let's just get a bit of basic things, get them all the way set up. That's not the right thing. We want our storage chests, which is up here. There's a big bank of them. Let's go have a look. Nothing useful. Nothing useful. Right. Now, when it comes time to restart the factory, the thing is going to be, right, not to rely on this, because you'll notice that the other thing that saved us is our pollution. You can see how tiny it is? You can see the faint outline here, and here, and here, and here, and here. That's also the thing that saved us. So we haven't had any attacks for probably 20 minutes, which has been a big help. Now, I just noticed that it seems that they were halfway through building like a copper smeltery down here and working on that, so they're going to have to get that up and running before their base will continue on. I've pretty much drank their resources dry. I've really scavenged, or had to scavenge hard to get what I needed to salvage the base. I think what I'll do quickly, we can go up here. I'm just going to grab some more laser turrets and just grab some more walls too, actually. Just see if I can go and shore up the outer defences. See if I can do that. It means I'm going to re-secure what we lost. I'll be able to hook up these power lines and then run the outer defences through the inner power. So we'll just pick up some of this, because these add unnecessary draw to the system. Okay, I'll just shift click that to disconnect it. Notice here that we're missing vast parts of the wall. So we'll just reconnect this. You can see that we lost pretty much all of our laser turrets. Big parts of the wall down here. It's actually kind of funny. Yep, pick that up. And what we want to do is just repair all of this. I think that restarting this factory is going to be a lot of fun. Like a really, really good challenge. This game's all about challenges. Okay, so we've recaptured all of that. Seems that we haven't lost any resources down here, so there's still tanks and things and a few bits, odds and ends where we could, you know, potentially recapture the northern outpost. So up here, recapture this, and also the iron outpost. But let's get on with just shoring up the defenses here. I'm thinking I'm probably going to need more laser turrets. Now this is massive overkill right now. But, you know, whatever. Let's just run back quickly. You'll notice that I got rid of the gates. Part of the reason for that was the gates were too weak. They were just getting knocked down too easy by the bigger biters. What was I going for? Laser turrets, that's right. Let's go get some. Give me all the laser turrets. Okay, let's go back out and salvage this. I don't want that connected in. When I eventually connect it up, that would be new good. Same for this. Yep, okay, so that's all good. Oops. I'm thinking the new standard is to go, well, it was always the standard, but to get it as close to the wall as you can, so that when the spitters come, they can't just spit on the wall without actually having to take on your laser turrets. Wow, they must have got a little power line there. Okay, to there. North. Wonderful. Now let me just see something quickly. 160 of them. Yikes. Yeah, that's hardcore. But what we can do now is we can come over here and flog some of these resources. It's like this and this and this. Yeah, that's good. This and this. Yeah. Pretty smart little idea, that. Little parking garage. It's sick. Absolute sick idea. Okay, so that's all done and prepared now. Ready for the push, the reconquest. Let's run over here, just place down some more solar panels with 6 of them. Now, no. Don't connect. Not yet. Not ready for that. great. What have we got here? So these are missing this. They're still chugging away on the batteries, so that's good. Okay, we'll just throw this down here. Oops. I am trying to keep as much of this base intact as I can. No, we'll leave that out, because that'll prevent us from running through there. Nope. Oops. What's going on here? What have I done wrong? Okay. Placed it too close, that was all. Okay, fair bit of storage capacity there. Happy about that. That is very, very good. We'll just flog this. And just come out a little bit further. Place down some more. Here we go. So, that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you salvage a base when you think it's gone. When there is no hope and you reckon you're screwed, yeah, maybe you're not. Maybe you can salvage it. I've actually surprised myself there. So I really didn't think that was savable. But, just goes to show. Things are sometimes not as bad as you think they are. You just need to get in there and have a go. So that's that. Yeah, I'm really thinking this is fixed. We've salvaged the base. I've got the defenses re-shored up. So it's just a matter of switching them back on. We're running off the solar now. So what I would probably do is I'd probably restart all of this and see if I could get solid fuel up and running. That would really be the focus. If I can get solid fuel up and running, I can then look at feeding that into the boilers, okay? So do it in this order basically. Solid fuel, get the solid fuel into the boilers, okay? Only your oil setup though. Only run your oil setup off the solar, just until this gets started. Then once all of this is in, then you can get cracking, trying to restart the rest of the base. You know, you've got a hell of a lot of iron processing there. Maybe I wouldn't restart that until we'd actually recovered this, and also until we hadn't. We need to first recover a like a copper patch. So we've got a couple of little ones here, and I'd look into doing them. So yeah, get the copper patch, get the basic resource up and running. Once that's up and running, then switch on your logistic ports. All the while, I'd be focusing on, and entirely focusing on, I'd even turn off defense, research, while I try to build as many solar panels and accumulators as I physically could. That is where the secret would lie, I'm thinking. Well, this finishes this episode. Thank you very much for joining me. It's been a lot of fun. This has probably been my favourite Fixit so far, because I really didn't think I was going to fix it. But there you go. If you'd like me to play one of your factories, be sure to send it through. I'd love to have a crack at it. Just shoot it through to rootnegative@gmail.com. That's it for tonight. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode.